Australia. Happy Online Exclusives Day. That's something I am going to show you today. Basically, I was going to do a run through on my iPad of the online exclusives that have released at midnight this morning. And then I thought I have the Pretty Petals stamp set that I thought we could create together a card. I'm trying to get my ring on and it's not working. I should not do two things at the same time. So the Pretty Petals stamp set, and I have the matching dies as well. So these are part of the online exclusives. Hello Sheila, hello Nicole, how are you both? I am a little different today. I am normally on Tuesday live on Facebook, but I am flipping it around and I am live on YouTube today, and I'll be live on Facebook on Thursday. So just keeping you guys on your toes. If you ever want to know where and when I am live, hey Lisa, be sure to check my Facebook or here on YouTube if I'm going live on YouTube, or on my Instagram, and I put up a post a few hours before I'm live, and you can find out where to find me and when there. Okay, let me make sure I have everything working. I do. So did everyone have a good weekend? Mine was a bit chaotic. Had a Halloween party. I did not have the Halloween party. I had a bunch of 20-year-olds for a Halloween party on Saturday night. It was amusing, and that's all I'll say about that. But they did everything themselves, cleaned up after themselves, so I'm not complaining in the slightest. So have any of you already seen the online exclusives? So these are, if you don't know what the online exclusives are, these are products that get released every 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, and they are only available on the online store. So we, rather than waiting to put products into our annual catalogue and mini catalogues, we do smaller releases online. So we had Halloween products before Halloween. For this one, we have just a whole suite of Valentine's Day products. I've already showed you the marble DSP last week because I have that on loan. And yeah, I've shown you a few of the products I have. I've got the Cake Celebrations stamp set. So I use that as part of my team leaders online retreat. And I've also got the hibiscus embossing folder and matching dies, but we're not using those today. So that's good. Everyone's talking to me. What I think I will do, I'll flip around and we will do a walkthrough through the products so we can see what we've got, because obviously I can't buy everything, and everything I buy isn't necessarily everyone's taste. So let's go through those, just making sure my iPad is up and running, which it is. Yay, one part of the technology is working today. Let's see if I can flip around successfully. Just let me move a couple of things. I obviously wasn't very prepared to go live with you all today. Okay, so let's go here. Trying a new system to make sure I don't ruin anything. Okay, so let's go here. Perfect. The transfer was made without much fuss. That's fantastic. Now, I will at some stage have to open my front door, just pre-warning you, because I'm the only one at home. So obviously my husband's away for work this week. Lav's at work and Owen's at work. So I think Joy will be dropping in here at some stage because she had work this morning too. So it's all very busy here. And I hear, Lisa, you have a public holiday today. I hope you are enjoying it. Hey, Suzanne. Okay, so looking at some old kits here, let's go to the home page and look, online exclusives. Exactly where we want to go. Okay, let's see what we have. Beautiful Valentine's products. Hey Bev, how are you? So I've got some gorgeous Valentine's products. Just so you know, the suite of Valentine's products that are in the online exclusives, these are going to be the only Valentine's suite. Yeah, yes, something like that, Lisa. So by the time the January to April mini catalogue comes out, it's a little late for Valentine's Day. So we've released Valentine's products now. So then come now, if you finish your Christmas cards, your Thanksgiving cards, all of that, you can get onto your Valentine's Day cards, or at least have the product there. Be planning what you want to do so you're not making such a late run. Okay, so the first things here actually are our 2 new kits. So I'm going to show you those. I have ordered this one. This is a bit of a look at it. It is a colouring kit, and it is, you get a small selection of pencils, a water painter, and this is called Nature's Paintings Kit. And we get, does it tell us, we get 24 watercolor pages, so 2 each of 12 designs, the 8 pencils, the water painter. So it is pre-designed and it's line art illustrations ready for us to color in and blend using our water painter. So I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that and being able to show you guys. Okay, next we have the layered landscapes. So these are 4 frames that you layer the pictures together. So here you can see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. I think you've got 4 pieces for each scene. You lay them up using foam tape. You've got a nice mat, the gorgeous frames, and you get these outdoor scenes. So that is something for a gift. Hey Sue, how are you? So you get these are great for gifts or to put up as home decor in your home. Now the sizing of those is 7 1/8 inch square, and they're 3/4 of an inch height, like deep. Okay, so that is lovely. Didn't get that one. The colouring one was a little bit more important for me, just because I love it so much. Oh no, Sue. Just think of the public holiday rate, Sue. Think of the money in the account. Sometimes that's all that can get us through the day. Okay, we have cake celebrations here, and this comes in a bundle. So you've got the stamp set and the dies. I am going to see if I can very quickly find the couple of samples that I have. Unfortunately, one of my samples went home with my one of my teammates, which is kind of not what I was after. Okay, so this is card designed by my team leader that I made at her team retreat. So that's just using the dies from the Cake Celebrations bundle. I do have a card coming out using the stamp set and dies together later this month. Okay, we have the Perfect Pairs photo polymer set. Now, I'm not sure if this comes with dies or it is just the or if it is just the stamp set. You've got salt and pepper, cookies and milk, and you've got your puzzle piece to make the perfect pair. So I love the puns on that one. You complete me. I love that. That's really, really sweet. Okay, this is our Valentine's Day set. I will show you that in the bundle. We do have the Among the Swallows. So this is a really, really detailed stamp set. So we've got the greenery, the flowers, the swallows, even got little bees in there. And this is what our artists have done with that set. So they've done some really simple watercoloring there. Hey Sheila, how are you? Hey Lisa, thanks for joining. Just going through the online exclusives. Okay, so we have the classic wedding photo polymer set. Now, don't go, oh my God, it is only a wedding set. This matches my wedding cards quietly. And have I finished scrapbooking my wedding from 21 years ago? No, I haven't. But this does come with matching dies as well. But you've got the back of the card, which can be used for anything. You've got some windows that you can add in. And of course, you do have some confetti and hearts and the cans on the back of the car. But you don't need to use those. If you just love this as a car, I would say grab it because it is super duper cute. So I've got this one. So I like the way they've watercolored the background and then stamped the congratulations. So that's really cute. Let's go back here. We've got the otters. So the otters come as a suite. So you get designer series paper and some embellishments as well. I do have the embellishments. I'll see if I can quickly put my hand on them, but I don't think I can actually. Oh no, I can. No, they're different ones. That's okay. They're really, really nice. But so this is the stamp set. And then these are the dies. So we do have some that cut out some of the pieces in the stamp set, but we also do have some great scene building dies that don't work with anything. They are just standalone. Oh, Leslie, everyone deserves a welcome like that. I think we're pretty equal opportunity. I love it. I'm sorry I missed you popping in. How's your power? Okay, and the cards. See, I love the little bubbles in the water. And this is a designer series paper, and the die, you can tuck the otters in the slits of the die. So that's really cute. So this is the Marbled Elegance paper. I did share this recently. So one side of each paper does have gold foiling on it. So, and it's got all the pinks, all the reds in the paper. So you've got lots of variety. Now, if these overwhelm you, try and have a look at, or try looking at the paper as a smaller section, because it is very busy paper, and I know it can be overwhelming, so it was a little overwhelming for me, but try and look at it in a smaller piece. And even this design can be quite overwhelming in an entire 12 by 12 inch piece, but when you use it as a small piece, it's perfect, manageable, and does its job perfectly. Okay, so that's the end of that row. We also have umbrella days. Now this comes as a bundle. So we've got the stamp set, and I've seen some beautiful projects with this. And I like that you can use the umbrella by itself in the dies, but the people actually have the umbrellas. Hey Cindy, how are you? Oh no, sorry to hear you're having a windstorm. Here's a closer look at those dies. Great clouds, great puddles, some wellies, some flippers. We might need them. We've got the great bunches of flowers to go on the grass. So this is some designer series paper cut out with the pieces. So they are gorgeous cards. Okay, showing you the otters. That is the Alpine Air kit from last month. So this is the Otterly Adorable designer series paper. So I'm going to show you piece by piece. So we've got lots of scenes that we can cut out and add to our cards, as well as having more B-side designs that will complement all the icons perfectly. And it is kind of a love set because they're together. All good on the power front. 7 temporary towers up and running. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, $100 off your bill isn't a lot. I do agree with you there. So I've got the otters swimming. That's the back side of that. That's a great scene. You could frame that. This is all the pebbles. And we've got this one. Back side of that. And then we've got some projects. I love how they've coloured the bottom of that one blue, so then you can actually see it. So that is the designer series paper that goes with the Stampin' dies, and then we've got the gorgeous Riverside Irregular Pearls. So 3 colours there. They're just lovely. I haven't used them yet, but yes. Okay, so that's dies, that's dies. This is the Heart of Elegance bundle. So we have the stamp set, and then we've got all the heart dies. So that's a stamp set up close. These are the dies. So you've got some hearts that are just plain, and then we've got the 3 hearts that have details, which is great. And these are a closer look at some of those projects that are in the header. I like the colours in that one. It's not the traditional pink. Same with that one. And I do love this flower in that set. So that's a flower that's in the designer series paper. Okay. Oh, we do have gold twisted thread. So that is actually really, really nice. So it's lots of gold thread twisted together, and it's more like an embroidery floss. So that's lovely. We have brushed gold and silver specialty paper, and we have the pretty petals. I'm going to grab that. Oh, these are the dies that go with the wedding card. or the classic wedding set. So we've got the die cut for the car, for the back of the car, and then we've got all the other additions that we can add on and use for other things. Ah, you love the otters, Nicole. That is fantastic. It's great. I always manage to find something that I love. Okay. So we've got the sharing, loving, crafting. So this is a standalone stamp set, and this is to use if you're selling the Stampin' Up cards that you make. Part of the Angel policy is that you have the Stampin' Up copyright on the back. So that just covers us to say that these are copyrighted images, and this is a stamp with 2 of those stamps and some great sentiments. I love the handcrafted by because you can sign your name and just some other great sentiments. Happiness inside is always a good one, because I always hope, even if it's a card for a sad occasion, I can give someone some happiness at their letterbox. Okay, so this is what we're going to play with today. This is the Pretty Petals bundle. So I bought it because I thought it had many applications. So this is a stamp set, and the die set only cuts out the stamped images. So we have no builder dies in this die set, and that is one of the cards, and that is the only sample that we have. So no sentiments, just images in that set. Okay, and next we have the Happy Hibiscus bundle. So the bundle has the stamp set and then the embossing folder and dies. I only bought the embossing folder and dies, so I'll show you the stamp set first. So you have some lovely sentiments and then some great hibiscuses that can be layered, or you can colour them yourself. Some great texture here, bit different to our dottage. We've got some different texture. Hey Margine, how are you? And then this is our, oh, it's not going to show me. These are our dies. So all of these are standalone dies, and these little flowers are just uber cute. But this die here, not only does it cut out the flowers, but you can emboss and die cut 3 flowers at the same time. So I will show you how this works and doesn't hurt your embossing folder. But yes, that's what I've got. I think I need to go open my door. I will be right back. Matt, Louisa. Matt. She was. I am doing my live. Oh, okay. Guys, I'll just be a sec. Okay, I'm back. Just let me have a drink of water. Nicole, I don't know why, but also these flowers aren't necessarily hibiscus-y flowers as well. I don't know. They've given us a variety. I'm not going to knock them back on the variety that they've given us. Yeah. I can't answer that, but I'm glad you love this embossing folder, Leslie. I'm really glad. These are some of the samples. So that's the 2 layers of stamps together with the embossing folder. This is it coloured using all of those leaves actually. Okay, just give me 1 second. It's just getting a little warm in here. Alexa, set living room to cool.
It's set to cool.
There you go. The only problem, everything is app driven in this house. Now, this was my card. I'm not totally happy with my colouring here. I would definitely do it differently last time, but next time rather. But I was just experimenting. So that is how the flowers do turn out after they have been embossed and cut at the same time, and then I've got a full background there. Did a huge order today. Oh, okay, fair enough, Cindy, fair enough. I got a little box today that I haven't opened yet because I needed adhesives and a couple of other things. Okay, so where are we up to here? So I showed you the happy hibiscus. This is a closer look at the embossing folder. So that's embossing folder, and the die cuts out 1, 2, 3 in the middle, but you can certainly hand cut the rest. That isn't an issue at all. Okay. Scroll, scroll, scroll. We do have this modern herringbone 3D embossing folder. So that's something a bit different. It could be, I see a herringbone, but I also see tire tracks. I don't know if anyone else sees tire tracks, but that's what I see. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like my colouring. Hey, Vic, how are you? Okay, I just see car tires. I do not know why. So I'm going to flick it to our second page and see what else we can find. So we have the hearts dies, and I have shown you this. This is the Colour Coach. So this is, I've been using this quite a lot actually, just to see where colours sit with each other. So it just sits at the back of my desk, and on the back it's got our neutrals that don't appear on the front, and it's got some colour theory that you can use as a guide, or you can do, yes, very big tire tracks, thanks Nick. So 4 colour theories, and then they are shown on the front. So just some good things. If you get stuck, you can try something a bit different and see where it takes you. We're only playing with Stampin' Ink and paper. We're not ruling the world. Yeah, it's just Stampin' Ink and paper. It's a bit of fun. Oh, awesome, Sheila, awesome. And if anyone wonders how a lot of us get our stuff so early, it is because we are demonstrators. So we are able to get our hands on these products early. So I do have a couple of these gift bags So I have one here. I think that's a smaller one. No, that must be the big one. Do you think I can get my hands on them? Okay, so we actually have these really cute teeny weeny ones, and then we have the big ones. So these are food grade, so you can put a cookie or something in them and no, it won't leak through or anything like that. So you've got that food grade lining on the inside, I think is the best way to put it. But they are nice and sturdy. But I am going to do something with these gift bags this month, something that I was taught at my Team Leaders Online Retreat. So you get a whole pack of those, perfect for those Valentine's favors. Okay, we've got the adhesive back sequins. So they're the hearts. And then we have, this is the Lost Lagoon soft cording. So this goes with our otters. And it looks so soft. It looks so lovely and easy to use. So I love that. And that is, yes, that is in Lost Lagoon. Please go back. So from all of these products, we do have two sweet collections. So we've got the Marbled Elegance. So in that, we've got the stamp set and dies, the paper, the heart sequins, the bags, and the gold thread. And we've got the Otter pack, where you get the stamp set, dies, paper, the pearls, and the cording. So if you love those and you have to have it all, you can have it all with one number. Okay, so let's go on and make a simple card using, I will close this down eventually. We are going to use our pretty petals. So I'm thinking just making a one layer card because this is my first play. So I haven't actually done anything with it. I've put the stamps in the case because they do come on an acetate sheet. That's all I've done. And we do have the dies, but I don't think I'll use any today. Okay, I have a stamp out and I need some scrap paper so it doesn't stick here. We need some basic white paper, and I'm just going to go for a card front size. And should we use, I'm just going to have a look at our greens. I was thinking of going soft sea foam, using some more of the subtle colours. So that's where I was thinking of going. If I'm in doubt, I generally stick with one colour family just to keep it simple. Okay. So I've never used this before, so I'm just going to rub my hands on it just so it gets cloudy. And it means I'm going to get really good ink transfer from the ink pad to the stamp and then onto the paper. Hey Dee, I saw you this morning, Dee. We must have been at the same event. Stampin' Up had a recognition on one of their Demonstrator Facebook pages today, and I saw a number of familiar faces. Okay, so I'm leaving some room down here for a sentiment. I didn't stamp that straight. I'm not actually really bothered because I may stamp it again. I'm not sure. We will see how we go. So I know I've seen a couple of people having issues with this. Okay, just, there we go. It goes up a lot higher than what you think. Okay, I can deal with that. I might go with Gorgeous Bubble Bath here. I think I want a bigger block just so I have more visibility. Okay, same again, just rub my hand on it. Open this so I can tell I use it a lot because I'm just going to try here. Oh, that is very, very light. I may have to abandon ship, or it's just, I think I may need to re-ink this. Okay, bring this over here, and I'm just looking for all the ends. I had it perfect, didn't I, before? There we go. And remember, it doesn't have to be super duper perfect. I am actually going to stamp it again, but stamp it slightly off. So then I've got like 2 layers of flowers, and I'm going to stamp in Fresh Freesia. Okay, so let's just, let me see here. I may actually be totally off, but that's okay. I'm just getting some layers. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? I've got the 2 layers going. I am a bit disappointed it's askew, but that's okay. So what I can do to even this out a little bit, I do have some extra greenery here, so I can kind of add some more. I think I like where we're going for already. Thank you, Margine. Yes, I knew the bubble bath as soon as I stamped it was going to be too light. So just go in with another colour. It's that kind of thing. So soft sea foam. Our next one up is Lemon Lime Twist. I'm thinking Lemon Lime Twist isn't where I want to be, and maybe I want to be Stamped Off Granny Apple Green. Quite possibly. Granny Apple Green. So we're just layering those colours again. So I can see lots and lots of beautiful things done with this. Here's my paper. So I'm going to stamp, and then I'm going to stamp off. I do like the stamped off. So I'm just going to build that up. So you can see now already that that is looking more even because I've evened off the bottom. Okay. And then I'm just going to use different generations here just going to do 2 quick stamps here, and then just kind of build it out at the bottom because it's looking like a little top heavy. There you go. I like that. It now doesn't look so tilted over. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that. Actually, I am very, very, very happy with that. So we've got that bit. I've got a bit of over inking here, so I was very lucky not to transfer that to the project. Professional stamper here, haha, not really. Okay, so I think I should start closing some ink pads. So liking our pink and our bubble bath and our freezer and our granny apple green and our soft sea foam. So they worked really, really well. Now, I do have another flower stamp. So I'm thinking because we skewed this way a bit, we've got a little bit of room that we can fill in possibly some petals that are flying away. So I'm just kind of thinking I could do that. Now, obviously, because I've gone off script here to the original shape, I won't be using the dies to cut it out. But do you know what? Using the dies would actually be a great way of perfectly lining up your flowers. So I'll show you what I mean. So I would stamp this first. I would lay the die over it. Now, I will get it out eventually. I'll lay the die over it, and then, because I pretty much can, yep, is that, trying to find where I was. Yeah, you can pretty much lay the die over it and go from there. And then you can line up your flowers from there if you need it perfect. Oh, good. Yes. Says it in the name, Pretty Petals. Exactly. So that is a way to line up your flowers because they are a little ambiguous about where you can put the flowers. Now, do I bring in, so I've got the flowers here. Now I've also got a few more like stems that I could possibly, actually I'm going to do it in petals. Do I go Highland Heather stamped off? So, you know, lover of purple. Just adding in, building it. Not that I'm doing a one sheet wonder, but I am certainly building the image. Haven't used it before. I don't think I did that with the greenery either. So stamp once, stamp twice. I like the stamped off. So I can go here and go, just want to kind of balance it off a little bit. I'm liking that, but I do feel I maybe need some more in here. Just so some of that colour is actually in here. So I'm just inking up like single flowers basically now, just to pop some of that in there, and then it looks as though we've got a few just floating off in the wind. Maybe I need one at the top here. Hang on. Let me stamp off, grab this side. I think I like that. Just simple. Well, I say that as I keep on adding things. Okay, sentiment time, I think. Now, I could use, catching, I got the most, I'm going to share this. I got the most gorgeous tissue paper and I cannot throw it out because it is pink, glittery tissue paper. How gorgeous is that? Sorry, Sheila. I saw it and I went, oh, it's just so simple. Okay, so I've got Simply Said, but I think I want a bigger one, like a bigger sentiment, and maybe layering leaves would help. Just let me see what other bigger ones I have. Also got Kindest expressions, which are good for bigger ones. Would make a nice sympathy card or a nice thanks. I don't give many thanks cards, but I do like making them. I don't know why. Maybe the sentiments just work. Oh, yes. That's perfect. Or that's... I'm looking at these. I don't know whether these ones would quite be enough. And I would possibly just trim this panel down a little bit. And I'd possibly grab can't even think of the name of it, the lavender DSP, and see if there's anything in there that would just be perfect to place it on. Okay, so we're not using layering leaves, but somehow I've got to stamp this straight. So this... And I think I am going to stamp it in Highland Heather because that will bring that lighter purple through beautifully. Okay, going to use my big long block here. Now, I haven't used this in a while, so I do exactly the same thing with my red rubber stamps as what I do with my photopolymer. Okay, so I do have writing in the background to this, so I'm going to aim so I'm going to need to kick the S down if I want it straight. And I'm not sure how inky this one is either. So I'm just going to kick that S down a little bit. Just going to leave it here to transfer. Awesome! I'm very happy with that. The inking isn't as inky as what I would like, but it works. And then we are going to trim this down a little bit because everything's just nestled a little too high. Much better to get my finger in that ink pad than for it to end up on my project. That was a little too close. Oh, I'm sorry, Sheila. The sending hugs, I think, just would have been a little small. Just going to make sure I don't transfer any of that ink over. Okay, let's just do that. I am going to have to move things to get to that designer series paper as well. Okay, of course everything I've put is right in the way, including my drink bottle. Okay. It's painted. It's a painted lavender. Flicking through. Perennial lavender. That's what it is. Just going to see what I've got in here that may complement it perfectly. Okay. Great. I know it is crumb cake based, but I think we've also, oh shivers, everything almost ended up on the floor there. That may work really, really nicely because I'm going to trim this down and that's got a lot of the purples in it. I think I found my winner straight up, and if I like it, I'm not going to faff around. Okay, trim this down. So, where are we going here? Just going to go here first because I'm hoping, yes, that's lovely. So that is 2 centimeters. So just wondering, because I already know we aren't terribly centered here. It doesn't have to be perfect. How's that? I think that's quite nice. And then when we put this on here, that looks quite lovely as well, doesn't it? What do we think? Because I almost feel like making this like a full card front size. If I can, I can't, but yes, I can. This is a full card front size. It's perfect when you know you've got some paper that you can use. I think it just complements it perfectly. And of course, I'm going to use some iridescent gems just around the sentiment. I think we just need a thick, basic white card base. I think I have one. Yes, have one I pre-prepared earlier. Okay. That came together so quickly. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. I'm happy with it too. I had no preconceived ideas as such, but I was thinking, oh yeah, that might work. This might work. And it has. True thinking on the run. Was there a strip of DSP? I've only got this. That's the only thing. The strips I've got are of basic white cardstock. I have strips in the paper pack, but I don't have any from actually cutting because this was the correct width. Okay. It's not very often I completely cover a card front, but I think in this case it's warranted and perfect. Now, because we're keeping this simple, I want to put this on dimensionals just to give it some prominence. So I won't need this glue again. Lid on. I know, and I didn't really ask for that much feedback today. It kind of just went clunk clunk in my head. I wasn't really second guessing myself. Unusual. Even though I do love your feedback, today wasn't needing it. Although I did make a card on the weekend, and I swear it took me hours to make because I was doing a lot of die cutting. Sometimes cards just come together really quickly, and other times we just agonize over them. And there's no rhyme or reason to it, but I think in this case, the stamp set makes it really, really easy. And of course, because there's no sentiments in the stamp set, you can take the image wherever you would like. So you can use seasonal colours, you can use someone's favourite colour, like just super duper easy. My take your pick tool here. Okay. Oh, almost all off in one go. Come on. There we go. Oh, my bin ended up on the floor today. Did it? I don't know where. Oh, it's out of the way under my desk. Almost matches my nail polish. Almost. Okay, so let's see. This is where I have zero wiggle room. So I have placed it on. Do we just... do you know what I do? T-square ruler. I thought I needed to kick it up just a little bit. Do you know what? I don't think. Oh, maybe I can. Just got to get one more off. The joy of just placing rather than holding. Just got to get this. There we go. Oh, that's too far. Seriously. No, that is spot on. Okay, might be my stamping that's a little askew. No, that's pretty good too. Don't know, maybe the freeform flowers. Okay, let's grab, oh, they're in petunia, but they may work. I was thinking my iridescent gems, just for that hint of purple. Without, oh, these are the otter gems, so these are called the Riverside Irregular Pearls. That's them in real life. No. This colour is not my favourite at all, Bev. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I do have freesia. Where are they hiding though? I saw them the other day. Unless they're in a class kit. And, oh no, they were literally hiding. So see how they're there, but they're going to just pick it up nicely. Then I like the freesia ones too. Freesia will be perfect. Okay, Nicole called it. And we did use freesia in here. So these are the tinsel 3-pack of gems. I've already used up all the Misty Moonlight. So let's grab this. Let's go here. And it's not very often I really do an all purple card, truly. Even though purple is my favorite color, I don't often go all out. Now, I think to match this, I just want to pounce some Winker Stella on some of these. So I've got this at the bottom. We are in very good company, Sue. So I'm just so when it catches the light, you just get a little bit of shimmer. So I will go through all the colors that I've used. I'm not coloring in the flowers, more just touching them with a hint of the shimmer. There we go. I think I got all of them, and if I didn't, no one will know the difference. Okay, so the colors we use, because there were a number, just going to move these out of the way because I've made a huge mess. Okay, so I used soft sea foam, which has been affected by UV. So soft sea foam and Granny Apple Green Stamped Off for our greenery. I've used Fresh Freesia Stamped Off. No, I use Fresh Freesia Full Bubble Bath, and I use Stamped Off Highland Heather for our spray of flowers that are coming off the tree or the bush, and I used it for our sentiment as well. Oh, I'm glad you like that, Sheila. Okay, and this is a close-up. I use the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper just to really make it pop on that basic white background. Just noticed that my card using this set, I've stamped the flowers. It doesn't matter, Beth. As I said, I think I've got it the right way, but have I got it the right way? I don't know. I'm going to line it up with the die at some stage, and that will tell me. But this looks great, whatever way. That's okay. I hope you guys enjoy the new online exclusives. I do have a shopping link both here in the description box below or over on my blog, wherever you would like to find that. But I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough of all of those products that are available, even though I don't own all of them. So I will see you on Thursday. Have a lovely couple of days, and that'll be a Thursday Facebook Live at 1 p.m. I heard that Stamp the Leaves die cut. Yes, that's what I'm going to try, Vicky, but I was definitely looking for more of a not perfect look for my first time. I was just playing and just having fun. So thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.